All right, it says we are live. I want to see if this is just a test. I got a different camera and the new live stream. As you can see, this is Restream. Last night I was using whatever StreamYard, but I was having trouble getting two different cameras to work simultaneously. So let me see if I can find the chat to see if this will see if I can even. This is all new to me over here. All right, I don't see anything here, so that's good. Doesn't say we have anybody, but I'm going to go live on. I'm going to turn on mine just to see if it's actually live. Hey, brother, what's going on? How does this one look here? Does this look a little bit better, a little bit cleaner than last night? Hang on, I'm like I said, I'm just I'm a little stoned. Never mind. Okay, so it does show that everything's working there. And brother, what's going on? How does this one look here? Does this look a little bit better, a little bit cleaner than last night? Hang on, I'm like I said, I'm just I already got you as a moderator over here. I just had to look on my other stream. So it looks good here now. But like I was saying, was I was using StreamYard last night, but if I was to use two cameras, I would have to shut one off to do it. Where here, I can do. Hang on, I'll show you what I mean. I can do two cameras at the same time here, and this is just some flour, but I want to try out this camera to see how it's going to pick up to make sure I have the correct lighting. And I got the two cameras on with no squeal. That's what I wanted to check out also. It says we got 3 people out there. Let me get back to the chat so I'm not losing anybody. Yeah, I corrected that. Like I said, I got a different streaming service. I got a different camera over here for the down low also, and I had to put a lighting in here. But anyways, this is some blue Zerber. I'm going to be coming up with a review on too, but I wanted to. We'll take a look at the flower, see how it's going to pick out on the camera. As you can see, I'm just opening it. Oh, I don't know if you can. Well, I gotta fix that camera now. Hey, maybe I gotta move over that way. So that way there, I'm more in front of the camera. That's looking at a black table, so this is where I'm opening it. If you could smell this smell, oh my god. You got that. It's got a nice blueberry, almost a gelato smell. But let's see what the camera is going to do, if it's going to pick up any of the flour. That's my biggest thing, is I want to see how it's going to do for a live. Wants to. I just have to figure out where my sweet spot is for the camera. Let me get close to it and see if it'll focus down. All right, I got to move my hand the other way. There we go. Now we're getting it. I'm a little stoned. There you go. Now we got it. So I just had to figure out, because it's in a different position. I'm using my left hand. Maybe I should have mounted it on the right side. Mason, what is going on, man? And here's another one. If I can get it to focus right away. So yeah, like I said, I just got to find the sweet spot. But this way here, we'll be able to look at the flower a lot easier when I'm doing a live. We can look at both of them, and then I can just shut that off, but I can also leave it. I'm going to grind some up real quick. Like I said, I that was what I was trying to do. Yeah, and has such a nice smell, man. Oh my god, it's permeating throughout the room here. Let me grind some up real quick. I want to smoke some. Out of that little bud. That's what I got it for a stem. That little piece. Yeah, like I said, I think I have to move one way or the other here or move my camera. I think I have to go that way with it like that. So this way here. So I'm going to have to do something with this one here. Maybe put the camera on this side and move my iPad over to this side. Going to hit on a nice little. I got to get used to these cameras. It's been a while. Hell yeah, Brad. What's going on, man? Just trying out this other camera here because I was using StreamYard, and if I was to flip cameras, I have to. Yeah, this is live, see? And when I use StreamYard, I would have to shut one camera off. So I was looking around and I found Restream. It's a free app also. You can have up to 6 people in a room, but it allows me to have the 2 cameras. And so, like I said, I wanted to see how this is all working here. Select the number shown on your TV. I don't have my TV. Hell yeah, man. Mimosas and brunch. You can't beat that, man. Yeah, this stuff. Oh, it has like I said, it has almost it's a blueberry for sure, but it's got almost, it says sherbet, but it's got more of a gelato nice to it. It has such a nice taste to it. But yeah, like I said, I'm working on getting used to the camera. Works pretty good. I mean, it picks up everything pretty decent. I just got to get used to getting it into where it focuses in. There we go. And again, if you guys go over to Flame Train all the way up until 420 this weekend, he is actually giving 25% off if you use code 420. Use code 420. That's nothing for me. That's all for you guys to save some money. You'll save 25% this rest of this weekend. Shout out to Brad for making that happen. I'll be hitting at you over the weekend, man, for real. So the sound is good now, and even with both cameras, you only got the one, no squealing, no nothing. You heard that, huh? Every time. That's what I said. Is there a number on the TV? She don't hear me. She's probably sleeping. No, it's because this is a new app on here with a new system. So I'm getting all these things to verify that it is. So I'm just leaving it for now. Yeah, like I said, I can't wait to get the rest of my stuff in because it'll help fill in a lot more of those back area here. I got the acoustic foam. Then I got some bobbleheads coming in that I got on some of those Funko bobbleheads, some football players and shit like that. And then some other decorations to put out and about, just to dress up the area a little bit, you know. So when I go to move, you'll be able to see things and it'll look a lot better than all of this pretty. You know what I mean? You can only carry so much pretty, all that at one time. So you got to move once in a while to have everybody just stop looking. We still got 3 people out there. Hell yeah, this thing is. It seems to be. I'm seeming to be liking this one. Semen. I said semen. Holy shit! I am a little fired. I am a little. Wow. Maybe I'm a little bit more than fried. I can't even say my words right. But yeah, like I said, I wanted to see how this is going to work here, and it seems to be working pretty good. So pretty quick too. I mean, that seems to be almost instant onto here for this, so that's pretty good. No drag whatsoever. Blue Zerbert. I don't even know because I never look at their COAs because they're never right anyways. They'll say they're like 6%. Thank you very much, James. I do appreciate that. And you know what? Hang on. Is it going to let me do this? And there you go, Brad. You can actually drop yours too. It works really, really well. And Brad, Kevin, what is going on, my man? How are you? Aloha, my man. Hell yeah. Yeah, they're really nice looking and they're solid, man. I get when you heard me and Tom talk about these. When I get that over there, I buy the 5 grams at $16, and I mean it's all small dime sized nugs, but they're solid as I mean I never fail. Like I said, it's only certain places that I will only shop at. Flame Train, um, Handcrafted Farmers. Shout out to Handcrafted Farmers. I have no discount code from them. That's just like I said. I only go to certain places because I know where the good flour is. I'm not going to waste my time on if people are offering a $29 ounce, you're going to get a $29 worth of ounce. And I'd rather pay that little bit. Like I said, Flame Train, he is right where he should be for his pricings. He's not overpriced, he's not underpriced. He is right where it is for because everything that I get from him, and I got some nice packages. You guys got to be watching out. Coming up very soon. I'm just waiting for the rest of this stuff. I really want to get that done. I just really want to, like I said, I just got this all in place, so I wanted to make sure this is all working. About another week or so. Yeah, like I said, it's just a couple guys that actually, they're brothers that actually run the business, and they were procurers, they were sellers, you know what I mean? They went around, so they know where the good stuff is, and they get all this stuff, and it's easy on the pocket, but like I said, they do those little drops that are in the middle of the night that you don't expect. And but I still, like I said, there's only a certain places that I know what I'm going to get. I don't want to roll the dice. If I'm buying flour that I'm looking for a certain terp, I'm looking for a certain strain, there's only a few places I'm going. I will try other places just for ha-has, but what I'm looking for, I am going to Flame Train, Handcrafted. Um, well, I go up to Theory Wellness because I know what their flour is up there, and I get it at a fantastic price. Like this right here, I got this up at Theory, right? This is a lemon cherry gelato. Hey, I know you know what this is here, Brad. Lemon cherry gelato, and I mean, and they give you everything. I got this for $20 and 8 up there. So I mean, like I said, the name of the who they sell it from is Road Tripper. So there's only certain things I'm looking for. I'm just kind of bougie, I guess you could call the word bougie, because there's really when I'm looking for something, when I'm in the comfort of my home, I want a certain strain. I want it to hit just right. I'm only going to get from certain places, and Brad's always one of the first ones that I go to. And like I said, this is not even about Flame Train. You see what I'm smoking? I'm smoking on another one, but Flame Train is always my number one that I'm looking at to see what he's got for what I want. And I've never been let down. Shit, I got everybody in the chat is a mod, I think. It says there's 5 people. Except for Mason. I don't see him anymore. But I don't have him as a mod yet. But once we're back, stick around, Mason. We'll make it happen. We'll make it happen, buddy. But if you guys are around on Sunday, they got the Canapast. Canapast. I keep on saying that. The Canna podcast over on whose channel is it going to be over on this week there, Brad? Is it going to be on your channel? Is it going to be, and you're also going to have it at 420 on 420 this weekend? shit, I drank my drink. I drank my drink. But everything seems to be pretty solid on everything. So I think I'm like I said, I really wanted to try out, make sure the cam was working, that I can actually, when I'm doing a video or going live, I can just go right in and look at it. I mean, it picks up even my fingerprint. So that's pretty good. I'm liking that. I'm digging it. All right. So we will be back soon. I know I keep on saying I'm gonna come back, and that's 2 days in a row I've gone live. But this is only because I'm trying to get things in place so we're not dicking around when we come back. I was using my cameras for the longest time, but when I moved, I broke a few of my frames and I just never really replaced them. And it was just a lot of headaches. So I just said, you know what? I'm going back to my old system, and ended up having to get a new computer. But these cameras I had bought before my old system before I took it all down. So these cameras are relatively new, and they're the Logitech C920 and C922. That's all they are. They're 1080p, and they work pretty good. I mean, they work at 30 frames. I think if I had the paid version of this, I could get it at 60 frames per second. But it does pretty good at 30 frames per second. It holds its own pretty decent. So I'm gonna hit this one more time. Since we still have people hanging, who else we got out there in the chat? Say hello if you haven't said hello, and make sure if you haven't, please hit that like button, because I would really appreciate it, because you don't know, that's one thing that you can do for someone is give them a free thumbs up, and it helps everyone. It shows love, and it doesn't cost you anything. It's like a sore dick. You can't beat it. You know what I'm talking about? And but yeah, so like I said, I just wanted to make sure everything was working. And everything seems to be working pretty good now with the camera here and up here. So I think I just have to move something here so I can be more centered when I'm working. I think I have to go this way a little bit, but if I go this way too much, then you're really not going to be able to see anything, because my big old melon will be blocking all that. So but anyways, hell yeah, I appreciate each and every one of y'all. Like I said, I hope y'all are James. Appreciate you, man. I love each and every one of you guys. And like I said, you never know. I just might pop out again just because I got something else I'm trying out. But anyways, be looking out. I got reviews for this same strain that I'm smoking on today. So that'll be coming up when I start doing some reviews. You saw what I have from Flame Train. I got stuff from Theory. So we got stuff. We got things. We got stuff and things. You know what I'm talking about? That sure is a pretty. I see. I got to get where that is. That's a nice little heavy spoon, man. Yeah, like I said, I got things going to be going around, so it'll fill in a lot more of these blanks that are behind me here. And then once I get the black up, it'll even look a lot better behind me. So, all right, people. Each and every one of you guys, I love you, and I'm very stoned, and I'm stuttering over my words, so you know I'm very stoned. And I think that's going to end it right now. So until the next time, everybody, peace.